overreact and avoid getting shut down. Okay. Now, who is this for? Okay. First off, this is for because a lot of people are asking like, is this like will I actually take time watching this training right now because is this really for me? So I'm gonna mention who is this for. This is for you if you're an entrepreneur and you believe that you have some products and services that can change the world. Okay. Or this is also for you if you're a startup entrepreneur who doesn't know what business to start yet, but you want to master Facebook ads. Because here's the thing. First off, let's start with the entrepreneurs. One of the reasons why most businesses fail, or most startup entrepreneurs, you know the facts, okay? 90% of entrepreneurs fail in the first year of operations of business. Another 90% fail in the next 5 years, and another 90% fail in the next 10 years, okay? What happens is this. The point is, a lot of entrepreneurs actually fail when they start the business. And the reason why businesses fail, it's because it is not making any money. Would you agree? Now, here's how you can actually make money. Okay, first off, instead of focusing on the product, okay, you focus on the marketing. Because even if you have the best product, let's say you have the cure of cancer, if you don't know how to sell, if you don't know how to market that, it's still useless. Okay, are you getting this? So in short, if you're an entrepreneur, you have some products to sell. You may be in network marketing, you may be in real estate, you may be in insurance, you may have a local business, you may have like a restaurant, a bar, a gym, or you have a travel agency, or you're selling digital information product. In short, you have products that you sell that you believe can change the world, then this is for you. Now, how about those who doesn't have any product yet? Here's the thing. If you want to become an entrepreneur, okay, and I know I understand that some of you don't know what business to start yet because I was once in your shoes, okay? But here's the thing. It is actually better to master marketing first before entering a business. Does that make sense? Because if you become an entrepreneur and then what actually happens is you don't know how to market that product that you have, 100% it will go nowhere. Okay, so now that even if you don't have a product or if you're like a business yet, continue to watch this training because if you just know how to run Facebook ads, what you can do, I'm gonna give you a short advice. What you can actually do is you can help other entrepreneurs market their products. Okay, so that's the first thing. You can help other entrepreneurs, or what you can do is you can actually sell other people's products. Okay, so you don't really need to have a product. All you need to master is Facebook ads or doing marketing or doing social media marketing. Okay, and this is for you. Now, here's the thing. Real quick, who am I? Because who's Fibo Lim? I'm gonna spend about like over a minute to discuss who I am. I am an entrepreneur advocate. I'm printing a shirt that says entrepreneur. What that means is internet entrepreneur, okay? Because a lot of businesses, like small local businesses, they're doing offline marketing. And there's nothing wrong with doing offline marketing, but I was in network marketing back then. I had the traditional business. I'm gonna share my story later on, but the point is, once we have products that we think can change the world and can impact other people's lives, doing offline marketing, selling to your friends, to your family members, you only have a very limited market. Would you agree? And if you're doing traditional media, television, radio, newspaper, oh my gosh, good luck. Because most probably you're spending millions right now in traditional media. I have a friend who spent 1.3 million on television ads, okay? And that's just a 15-second video on television. Now, why don't you just do it online, on the internet? It's because not everybody knows how to actually promote their products on the internet, and that's why I'm an entrepreneur. And right now, since you're watching this video, I'm going to congratulate you because you are now part of our community, our family, the entrepreneurs. Okay, so second is I've spent nearly 10 million pesos in Facebook ads using my own money. Because here's the thing, a lot of gurus, experts out there are teaching you Facebook ads, but the point is they haven't even spent 1 million pesos on ads yet. Okay, now the reason why I'm very confident to share this with you, it's because I only want to share with you strategies, tactics that actually work. Because if you go to YouTube, Google, they teach you a lot of things, but the point is, are they still working right now? And second is this, have they actually spent a lot to prove that specific strategy? Okay, and I'm very pumped up right now. Okay, and third is I've acquired a following of over 300 plus entrepreneurs, and lastly is I have helped hundreds of businesses acquire more customers, automate their business, and double their profits. Now, so what I'm gonna share with you is not something very new. I have proven and tested this exact concept to hundreds of entrepreneurs, and you're actually seeing this right now for free. Okay, so continue watching this training. Now, I want to share with you a quick like backstory of how I started. Now, I started. I think I was 18 years old. I was doing network marketing, and I read this book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. How many of you, by the way, have also read this book, Rich Dad Poor Dad? Okay, and one of the things that I got from this book is like financial freedom. The rich doesn't work for money. Like money works for the rich. Sorry. You don't work for money. You should let money work for you. Now, this book is really powerful. By the way, I am very happy because I got the chance to meet Robert Kiyosaki in Singapore. I mean, it was mind-blowing. We had the chance to meet in Singapore, and also the Rich Dad Advisors. Anyways, but after reading this book, it changed my life until now. And I ventured into a couple of businesses. Like first is network marketing. My friend invited me for coffee. Sabi niya, kape daw tayo. And what happened is, sabi niya, bro, gawin mo lang. Invite ka isa sa left, isa sa right, tapos sayaman ka. So ginawa ko, what I did was I invited friends and family members. And I realized that when I started inviting my friends and family members, they started to block me on Facebook, okay? And not also on Facebook, but also through my phone. And then every time I approach them, uy, bro, kumusta? They run away. It's so super crazy, but this is how I discovered about Facebook ads. Because back then, the truth is, I didn't know how to do Facebook ads yet. When I was in network marketing, I didn't know how to do Facebook ads. I was just doing traditional selling, doing postering, doing flyering. But I'm gonna share with you the backstory of how I discovered Facebook ads. What happened is in Cebu we have this festival called Sinulog Festival, and what happened is me and my friends decided to sell some shirts. So what we did is, ako wala akong money that time, so actually nangutang ako sa friend ko. Ng 50,000, and then started this business. And what happened was, I think we planned to sell 10,000 shirts. So Sinulog is in January, and we started printing the shirts, I think at about September, I guess. So our goal was to have a couple of shirts ready by November. Okay, so we started printing, investing that money, and when November came, so we started selling on November, right? So November came, we were supposed to distribute shirts already. However, the supplier was not able to fulfill the requirement. So dumating yung December, wala pa rin. Dumating yung January, wala pa rin. And first week of a week before Sinulog came, and that was the time that the shirts actually came to us. Okay, 1 week before Sinulog. Now here's the thing: how can we sell 10,000 shirts in 1 week? Okay, we can't. Now I only have like a few hundred friends. My friends only have a few hundred friends. If we combine all of them, it doesn't reach even 1,000. Okay, so what I did is, I did something crazy. I went on Facebook, and then I said like, hey, what if I run ads on Facebook? So I said there, hey, this coming Saturday, like 1 day before Sinulog, I will be in Ayala. I'll be in Starbucks Ayala with my friends, and I'm gonna sell these Sinulog shirts. So I think I spent about less than 500 pesos in total to actually sell these shirts. So I think about 2 or 3 days I was running the ad, and then Saturday came. Now the truth is, I only spent very small money because I don't know if it's really effective, and then I just tried it out. But Saturday came, and then we were scheduled at 1 p.m. But about 12:30 p.m. We were already there, and people started coming in, and they said like, "Hey, where are the shirts?" And then from 1 to I think 6 p.m. we kept distributing some shirts. I think we've sold like more than 100 plus shirts because of that Facebook ad. The truth is, we weren't able to make the business was a failure. But the goal there was just to make the business at least break even. Because the truth is, the 50,000 again is not my money. I just borrowed it, so I just like, Lord, just please help me break even. Para I could return the utang, the 50,000 utang. And thank God it was we broke even. We didn't make any money, but this was the first time I experienced running ads on Facebook. But even after that, I actually totally ignored it because I didn't have some products to sell back then. So like I totally ignored that. And what actually happened is, let me just continue. I started a couple of businesses. I went back to networking, started a traditional business, selling financial services like insurance. And when I came back to, I think when I came back to selling insurance and selling other products online, that's when I remember back then that I used Facebook ads. So I used it again, and since then, that was 2016. Okay, since then I started using Facebook ads again. Up until today, it has made me a crap ton of money. Okay, so again, here's what you will discover. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna share with you the 3 main lessons I want to share with you. I want to reveal to you after spending almost 10 million pesos on ads, using my own money, not other people's money. Okay, so let's go ahead. Lesson number 1: how can I make my clients buy my products even if they weren't searching for it? Okay, now to explain this concept, I want to share the story. What happened is, I attended a seminar in United States a few months ago, and going back, I was watching Netflix and movies because I had a 31-hour flight. Okay, so I got the chance to watch this movie. It's in Netflix called Made in China. And he has products that he wants to sell. Okay, and he doesn't know how to sell that product. Now, he has actually a mentor. Okay, and that mentor advised him, and that struck me the most. Okay, that mentor gave an advice, and do you want to know what the advice is? Okay, watch this. So this is the movie. Okay, so this is the mentor, this is the guy, and then the mentor says, "Do you know what? The customer is an idiot. Okay, the customer is an idiot." What does that even mean? The customer is an idiot. Now here's the thing. The customer doesn't really know what they really want. Okay, and I've confirmed this a lot of times. The customer doesn't really know what they really want. Okay, so as an entrepreneur, it's your responsibility to tell them what they actually want. Okay, to give an example, look at Henry Ford. Henry Ford owns Ford. Okay, and if watch this quote. If I had asked people what they wanted, they would have said faster horses. Okay. However, instead of producing faster horses, Ford decided to produce an automotive that we use right now. Cars, vehicles. Okay. One more thing is this. How many of you know Steve Jobs? Okay. Invented iPhones, Mac, Apple. Now here's the thing. Steve Jobs said, if people were to ask me what they wanted, they would have said that they would need a bigger storage of a CD. Okay, because if you can see here in the left hand side, if you want to have 100 songs, you have to bring, you have to bring. Okay. So in short, if people would ask, hey Steve Jobs, why don't you create one CD or that can store a lot of songs or maybe something like that? But instead of creating a couple of CDs and creating a CD that could a CD that we're in, he said that instead of you bringing this one car at home, you have 1,000 songs in your pocket, and everybody really want. Okay, as an entrepreneur, you're okay. Here's what amazes me, because the job of an entrepreneur is to solve other people's problems. Have you noticed that? Right? That's why we're getting paid really big, because our job is to solve other people's problems. Does that make sense? Because creating the iPod, that's not his problem. That's other people's problems. Creating a vehicle job, that's other people's, and that's not Ford's problem. That's other people's problems. Does that make sense? Now, I want to share the backstory of this one, because if you think of it, Facebook is kind of like this way. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm comparing Facebook from other platforms. So, for example, let's say Google, YouTube, or offline marketing and stuff. Because in Facebook, if you go to your newsfeed, how many of you notice that when you go to your newsfeed, you would see an ad? Okay. And what usually happens is when you see an ad, you click the ad, maybe you enter your contact information, and then eventually it enters your shipping address, something like that, or and take out your credit card and buy. Okay. If you notice, what actually happened is this: you bought a product that you initially didn't know that you wanted it. Does that make sense? So here's the thing. I'm gonna go back a little bit. Okay. So again, you went through your news feed, okay, and then you bought a product that you weren't searching. You were just looking around. That's actually what happened. It's not Facebook who did this first. It was actually television. Okay, and that brings us here. Okay, this is the concept of pattern interrupt. So how does this work? Now, to give you a short backstory, when I was a kid, I was watching Nickelodeon, cartoons, okay, Cartoon Network, and during the commercial, there was a child that was brushing her teeth, okay, but she was brushing her teeth without moving her hands, okay, and I realized it was a battery-operated toothbrush. So like what I did, like I said, Mom, I want to buy this one. Ano ba yan niya, nak? Ma'am, hindi na ako kailangan I don't have to move my hands. I just have to put a battery and then, andar na siya. And then what happened is I'm very, I'm very spoiled and stuff. So eventually, Mom bought me this one. But the point is this: I didn't even know that I wanted to buy or I wanted to have a battery-operated toothbrush. The only time that I wanted to buy something like that is during the time when it was shown to me. So in short, I don't really know what I want, but because of what they call the pattern interrupt, my nag-interrupt, okay? That's the only time na, okay, sige, I want. Uy, kailangan mo to. Uy, kailangan mo to. Okay? Power of Facebook. And if you think of it, watch this. Okay? Facebook has like more than 2 billion Para sa mga Pinoy is this one. If wala kang Facebook, para siyang NSO birth certificate. Pag sasabihin mo yung tao, and that person will say, uy, wala akong Facebook. How would you feel? Parang, uy, legit ba tong tao to? Alien ba to? Tama ba? So in short, and birth certificate. Okay? So almost everybody has a Facebook account. Here's the thing. Most probably, sabihin mo, target market ko, let's say mga senior citizens, walang Facebook account yan. Yes, that is true. My dad doesn't have a Facebook account. Okay? But here's the thing. Okay, what actually happened is this. My mom was using Facebook. My mom has Facebook. My dad doesn't have. And then, may nakita siyang ad. Boom. Para siyang scissors gagamitin sa kitchen. Okay? And then my mom said, "Nah, can you buy this for Papa?" Okay? Yung scissors. And it was an aha moment for me. Like, wow. Even if Papa doesn't have a Facebook account, but since I have a Facebook account, I know what Papa wants. Would you agree? And how many of you would agree that usually pag ibang tao, our loved one, our father, our anak, our cousin, our loved one, we usually buy more stuff than they actually buy. Right? Pag sila yung bibili, medyo matipid. Pero pag tayong bibili para sa kanila, we spend more. Would you agree? So that is really the difference of using Facebook ads, compared to television. Because here's the thing: with regards to television, watch this. Television. When you're using television, what do you do? Let's say during traffic, okay? Pag traffic, and then enjoy for the next 3 hours. Where do you take out your phone?